I have not everyone, but I like to get some up here.
It was turned.
Which way is it?
It's good that way. Okay. We're just not centered up, but it's okay.
I'll sit up. Now I'm in front of the Lord. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Want to go ahead?
We'll wait till we get somebody on here tonight.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell. Did you get TikTok?
Oh, crap. That's right. I do need to go TikTok because I said I would tonight.
So we'll wait till we get someone up here. This is Wednesday Night Live.
Yeah, Wednesday Night Live.
Hey, we're pretty much on time also, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
I think we can't get the TikTok one going. Maybe you can find it there like you want it.
Yeah, I can.
Spin it around.
Oh, gosh. The camera's facing the wrong way. There it goes. That should be able to see me and Father when Father sit back. Hey, TikTok, we got y'all going now, getting everything ready to go live right here in studio. We got one on. Welcome on. Not sure who you are. Drop a comment. Let us know who's watching.
Welcome to another Wednesday Night Live. This is episode
144. Can you believe it?
Yeah, 144.
That's Father. My name's Vadi or Riley. I kind of like Vadi. But either way, we are Down South Supernatural. And I'll start off by saying we've been having a pretty busy local schedule here lately. And it's actually shown some pretty great, I don't know if you would consider it to be called evidence or pretty astonishing evidence here lately.
A lot of communication we've been getting, which is what we're after.
Yeah.
To see if we can communicate and understand with the other side that we can't see.
Me and you made a good point like this a few days ago, though, after the Dead Man's Bridge investigation this last Wednesday, when we were testing our multiple devices at the same time. We took a REM pod down there with us and laid it out on the ground, and we noticed we did not have much REM pod activity at all.
We haven't had a lot lately.
Yeah, we really had. And do you remember a time where that used to be one of our most active devices, REM pod activity?
Yeah.
And we're not getting a lot of that no more. It's been more about communication wise.
That is true.
But
anyway, so this is our week to be in the studio.
Yeah.
So we're back in the studio. With the time change and the days getting longer, it's almost definitely like being outside even better. So
yeah.
Anyway, so next week, unless something changes, we'll be back outside somewhere.
Yeah, we will be
doing investigating, and I feel like we'll keep right on. I like the idea of testing our equipment like we did. We took 3 different spirit boxes out with us.
Had the Angel Portal. We had the Reaper.
Yeah.
We had the SB11.
The Pro, yeah.
Or the SB7 Pro.
We had the 11, I think. We had the bigger one.
Yeah, the 7 or 11.
And we did something we haven't ever done before with the SB11. We were able to hook it up to the Angel portal, the ghost box that Angel at Durham Paranormal made for us, and I still love that box. I love that device.
I do too.
I had all intentions of using the radio that Angel supplied with it to scan radio stations, and it was dead. I didn't charge it, but Angel made a comment. He was during the chat, and he said, "Man, plug it up to the SB11," and I did, and that's the first time I've ever plugged it up to that, and I really liked it plugged up to that. Actually,
Yeah,
it was so crystal clear; it just sounded so much better going through that larger speaker.
yeah,
But I do also like the Angel Portal for using it in places, in basements, places where you don't get a lot of radio signal, because
Yeah.
it actually works really well with your apps also.
yeah.
The Spirit Box apps, the different ones, and everybody has their favorite ones.
Yeah,
A lot of them I don't really trust and believe them. But there's a
No.
few of them I really, over time, you and I've had a lot of communication, and it seems to
we
me
have.
it seems to coincide with what we're talking about at the time with a few of them, and some of them are way out there. They repeat the same words over and over every time you turn them on, and
Yeah,
I feel like those are the ones I don't really trust too much.
I will tell you, though, I believe it was when we were at Old Hospital on College Hill,
Yeah,
when we were running the Necro app. No, when I had I turned the Spirit Talker app on. Or not Spirit Talker, the one that Angel told me to download.
you blow your nose. You got a little something going on
I
there.
forgot what it was called. Spiritus. That one, when I turned it on with, I believe Dylan was running a Spirit Box.
You gotta blow your nose. You got a little something up there waving at me.
We had the same word come across two different devices.
Hey, Paul, glad to see you back, man. I hope you enjoyed your trip to Hawaii. One of those trips of a lifetime, man. I know you did. You had to. I've only seen pictures of it and really don't even know a lot of people who've been there. So I've heard nothing but great things about it. I know you had a good time, but also if you're like us, we like to go places, but we're definitely glad when we get back home.
Yeah.
No place like home. That's the truth to me.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, that's good. I'm glad you had a great time. Did you get involved in any ghost hunting while you were there? Our table is cattywampus tonight. It's crooked.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I had to throw it together at the last minute. I'm surprised it cooperated.
No ghost hunting. So you separated yourself. That's good.
Oh, wow.
It seems like I can't separate myself from ghost hunting. Every time I go somewhere out of town, when we're not even ghost hunting, Riley tries to turn it into a ghost hunting affair, no matter where we're at.
Yeah, I do.
Heck with him, man. I get it. Yeah, breaks are good. Breaks are good.
You know, there is one thing that I totally disregarded mentioning about something that you said to me at Dead Man's Bridge the other night. What was something that you and me were both kind of experiencing at the same time, hearing all those random noises that you would not hear in the daytime. But we heard it because our senses were like kicked in because we couldn't see a thing around us.
Well, I keep trying to bring that up only because, a few months ago we were doing some talking about
Paranoia.
Did that and the paranormal effects and that different things have on your mind and how much more active it seems like the world thinks the paranormal activity is more active at night, when in turn the point Riley and I were trying to make is we definitely don't believe that.
Yeah.
We believe that the paranormal is around you all the time.
Yeah.
The only difference is your senses are so much more or so much stronger in the dark at night when everything is so much quieter around you.
Yeah.
Just like the last 2 times we've been to Dead Man's Bridge, and especially last Wednesday night, the noises that you hear when you're close to the wood line, it sounds like somebody's walking up on you.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were. Pretty sure they were not.
No.
But I was hearing something. It really could have been a bird or a squirrel.
Yeah.
But it sounded like
Like
it was
a damn rhinoceros.
not quite like that, but it sounded like a grown person footsteps. Okay. So, but I also know, and I told myself because we talked about it, my senses were very high.
Yeah.
Couldn't see. I was counting on what I was hearing. And then when you really concentrate on what you're hearing, you hear everything around you. And it's those same noises really that have been there all the time. You just haven't noticed them.
Yeah.
Because your senses are involved with, the birds and all the other noises, traffic going by, just static noise in general. So, yeah. So the fact we were trying to make was, it'll freak you out a little bit when you think there's something right up on you.
Yeah.
And it could have been, and we've not seen it. But the fact is, we were hearing a lot more, and then our senses were on high alert.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I really feel like something or someone is right on us,
Yeah, and remember the Reaper had literally just spit out behind you.
Behind you, yeah, I do remember that.
And I sat down tailgate then. I wanted to face whatever was behind me. So I at least had a daggone shot.
Another thing that was kind of weird was when we were running the spirit boxes, it seemed like we had them on the back of the trucks on the tailgate, and Riley was right there. But when I'd walk over to the woods and walk into the woods, I could hear the voices start coming through the spirit box. I don't really know. I don't really understand that. Even today, a week later, I don't understand why that was happening.
I don't either.
I don't even have an explanation. I think about it. Why did it wait to get so much more active when I walk in the woods?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Anybody who was watching last week, what are your thoughts on it? Because you witnessed it, I'm sure. If anybody was here, thanks for you guys who were up here. Anybody who's on Facebook, watching on Facebook, Riley and I thank you for doing that, but we can't see your comments. We're not ignoring you if you are commenting. We just can't see them. But we thank you for getting on and being a part of the live. And basically tonight we're just going over last week's investigation when we were testing some spirit boxes at the same location on the same night.
Yeah.
We actually thought about running all 3 of them at the same time, but then we were like, man, it'll be really hard to decipher, what we hear coming through, which device at the time. So we run them at the same location, just not all at the same time, and pretty happy with what we found out.
Yeah.
Still really liking the Reaper.
Yeah.
We're still learning the settings. If you guys have seen us running the Reaper, you know that you've seen us. We continuously are moving the settings on it. It has 9. Really, as far as I'm concerned, it has a lot of settings.
Yeah.
It has way too many settings for somebody like me and Riley. We are with devices. We're turn on and
turn off,
turn it on and turn it off, and doesn't require a lot of adjusting. That thing has a lot of adjustments, and it also has 99. I'll say that again: the number 9 and the number 9, 99 settings that it does different types of scanning.
Yeah.
So we're just going through and we're checking. We go about every five channels and try something different. And we do have a paper written out with what each channel does, but it's a little bit overwhelming.
Very overwhelming.
So we are still getting, working that thing out. But I will say that we like to turn devices. You can turn them on and turn them off.
Yeah, but I mean that thing's proven to be a pretty great device so far.
I like it. It's so far the IDC device. It's my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
I will say that the black box, the IDC black box, worked that good to start with, and I don't know. We started having issues with it, and really haven't given it a lot of attention since then. We did figure out that it requires a certain battery.
Yeah.
You just can't put an Energizer rabbit, the Energizer bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
That battery in a 9-volt battery. It's got to be a special 9-volt battery that goes in it.
Yeah, it's got to be want something high power.
Yeah, and it can't be too high. It messes it up. So
Yeah.
we did experiment with it. And we run the SB7. We haven't run the SB11 or the SB7 or SB12s. We haven't run those in a year or more. So
Yeah.
we did.
Probably more.
And I had to figure out how to turn the dang thing on. We hadn't used it in so much the other night. We just haven't used it lately.
I know. I ain't used one in 2 or 3 years, probably since we were at Brushy Mountain Penitentiary.
Yeah, it's been that long ago. Yeah, absolutely.
And the only time I used one there was really when we were. Shit, I don't even remember.
It did work good coming through the Angel portal though, without a doubt. I really,
it did.
As a matter of fact, I may start using it through there. I've always said the SB7s and the SB12. Look, we have one here. I'll pull it out. And people who are investigating, look right here. I did that. Cat balls going off, but I did it. That was not Andy or Ragged or this Lori. That was actually me. That was Vag.
Hey, Leah. How are you? But yeah, y'all, we got kind of a little bit of stuff going on right now. And honestly, with the upgrade that we did to the old cabin in the woods not too long ago, we're actually talking about doing a good nighttime investigation actually inside of the cabin. Even though I was not too happy about that idea when Father first brought it up, because the last time I was in there, I got pushed up into a wall like something wanted to own me. But I'm down for it. I think it'd be cool.
But I was bringing out a few of the spirit boxes because we got way more than 2 people need.
Yeah.
There's definitely a thing that Riley and I don't need is any more equipment, really.
Yeah.
So this is the SB11. It's the bigger device. It'll scan multiple stations really fast on two different channels. It has channel 1 and 2, and you can scan AM, FM station
or
an AM separately or at the same time. And you can change the speed. So these are really cool. And this is what I had hooked up to the Angel portal the other night. The disadvantage of these boxes to me has always been the volume, the speaker. It's not loud enough. But when we hooked it to that portal,
it was loud.
It sounded amazing. As a matter of fact, I've always looked down on these because especially this SB7. The SB7 model is really tiny. And you can see the size of the speaker in it. It's just small, and it's without plugging up an external speaker to it. These are really, really hard to hear.
Yeah.
And this one has a bigger speaker, but it's not much better, truthfully.
Nah.
Because we have on this one. Let's see, we got to know what is this one? That's the SB7 Pro.
Yeah, I like that SB7.
That's the SB11. And of course, your trusty, dusty, rusty SB7. This is the small. That one was the SB7 Pro. That's the Pro. That's the Pro edition. That's your standard edition, SB7. SB7, SB7 Pro. I forgot about this one. And I actually have a device on this one. I can get rid of some of the static. It works okay.
And he actually, when we used that at the old Beaufort graveyard, he has something on it. I don't know if it's the same thing that removes the static, but it also gives him the rewind option.
Yeah, so this is when you hook these two together, these devices, you can slow the static down and you can rewind. It records the whole time. So if you hear something while you're in a live investigation, you can rewind it immediately. So this is called the APFD processor. So it's a recorder, basically. So you can replay live.
That's pretty
right on the spot. You're like, dude, did you hear that? No, we're going to rewind. You can play it again. So, and it does several things in conjunction with the 4 buttons up here on the side. Let's see right here. You match those in different sequences, and it does different things too. It's actually, I'll tell you, it's a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
We haven't used it a lot, and mainly because we just told you we are on-off guys.
Yeah.
We like to turn it on and turn it off. So I kind of wish I'd have took that the other night. So I didn't use the SB7. We did use the SB11 hooked up to the Ghost Portal, that external speaker, and it sounded amazing.
Yeah.
And actually, this one has a built-in on the back of this one. You see the buttons for channel 1 and channel 2. It has a built-in. You can actually remove some of the static with it. It works okay. It works okay. Not the best in the world. The processor does the same thing, and it does a little bit better. But I'll have to say, as far as, through time, starting off when we were first getting started, buying a lot of equipment, of course.
Yeah.
This was my favorite Spirit Box at the time. What is this called?
The Ghost Radio.
Yeah, Ghost S Box. S box. S is in Sasser. Oh,
yeah.
S is in Supernatural.
Yeah, S is in Sasser. S is in Supernatural.
So yeah, the S Box, the Ghost Box. This item and the SB7 are almost the same size. This is a little larger, but the speaker on this thing is so much louder.
It is.
That's why I've always liked this one.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my little dab on the Spirit Boxes. Like I said, we've got quite a few.
Yeah.
I think we have 6 more, I think. Another one over here. What this one is.
Hey, I will tell you, there's some in that black and red case just thrown in the bottom of it.
So yeah, here's another SB11. I don't know how we ended up having 2 of these, the ANCs, so with the static controls on the back.
I know how you said you liked that thing and you wanted another one of them.
I know. I didn't know we had one. I was like, dude, I saw a video. I said, I really like that. I like the ability to scan multiple stations.
Yeah.
And I order it and I get it here and I show it to Riley. I was like, man, this is the Spirit Box it's awesome. It has the controls on the back to get rid of static. Some of this white noise. And he's like, well, dude, we got one over there already. We've had it for a year.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know it because we never used it. So that's how we ended up with 2 of these.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good, Leah.
Absolutely.
You said I'm doing good. Let's see.
Well, here's another one of the IDC boxes. This is another Spirit Box, basically.
That's the black box.
And I really like the size of this box.
I love that.
And talking about the speakers on them, as you can see, the good part about this box is it has a large speaker.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, maybe not quite as large as our Angel Portal by Durham Paranormal. Probably not quite as big. That box sounds amazing. But this one sounds okay. But the longer it runs, the worse it sounds to me, which I think is still a battery problem. Yeah, it's still doing that same crap. I do like LED lights on them. They're cool.
Yeah, LED lights are sick on the front.
But now, in all fairness, I said it doesn't sound good, but I guarantee you I don't. The battery's not charged because it's been sitting in here. It's been a long time since we used it. So it actually does have one of the good batteries in it, but I guarantee you it needs to be charged.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't even leave these batteries in it. But this is still a good box, a good size. That's the size box I like. And Angel's building us a dual, what do you call it?
Dual port.
A dual port.
Yeah.
Pretty much another Spirit Box, basically.
It's basically about like the Angel Portal, but it's got 2 pedals in it.
So yeah, and I feel like I like the size of these. And this is really easy to tote when you're like me Having to tote a bunch of stuff.
And the other thing with the dual port is you know how some of the IDC devices have the echo reverb option?
Yeah.
Well, this one has natural echo in the pedal that you put into it.
Oh, yeah.
So there's going to be an echo to it when that thing talks to you.
And when Angel works on it, I'm pretty sure it won't. He knows this by now that we don't need a lot of adjustment. It's an on and off.
Yeah. Yeah, on and off, definitely.
No, I did not see that, Paul.
What is that?
Something about Pennhurst may get level. Now we've been so dang busy trying to get our new store ready in Greenville that I haven't really seen a lot of that.
Jeez.
So what's the deal with that, Paul? Now you got my attention. I didn't bring my cell phone up. Is it actually going to be torn down? For real? Oh my gosh.
Why is it getting leveled? I love that place.
Pennhurst now.
Pennhurst Paracon.
Where we went.
Yeah. It's where we saw Nick and Tessa. And
So the new owners, he said the new owners are still doing tours. Still doing tours like as of now. But so are you saying the word is out that it may be demoed in August of this year?
what?
Hey, if you've never been to Pennhurst, I say you need to go. And that is a place on mine and Riley's list that we do. That was one of the places we would really like to go back and investigate. So we went there last year to the Paracon. That is scheduled to be again this year. But I will tell you, Paul, that place, some of those buildings, you don't need to go in. That place really is all two pieces. So I guess the land definitely is a lot more valuable than the buildings are on, other than the history of it. That's my thoughts. That place is the buildings are in bad shape.
And that ancient turd that was in the toilet.
Yeah. There is one building, maybe two out of all the buildings, one of the buildings that they've actually put some money back in it, and you actually, or they got a store in it, basically.
Yeah.
Where they sell T-shirts and stuff. And they've, like a kitchen area. They've put some money back into that building. That building's in decent shape on the inside. The other buildings, though, yeah, man, it's enter at your own risk for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, for a data center to go there, they must have got a good deal on it, or for some reason, it's in a perfect location for what they want it to do. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm gonna do some reading up on that because I like that.
Yeah.
We might need to add that to our repertoire if before it gets gone.
Yeah. I got it on my birthday list.
I got you.
Oh God, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. I'm not supposed to tell people about my birthday list.
Excuse me, y'all. So yeah, getting back to last Wednesday night, it was a good time.
It was a great time.
Like I said, we got sidetracked though. We were talking about not understanding. I couldn't understand for the life of me why, and I even made mention of it during the live that I'm gonna walk over to the wood line again. Because the spirit box had got quiet.
And as soon as you started heading that way, that thing started chattering.
Yeah, I was standing in about probably not far, like 20 foot, 30 foot in the woods, maybe 10 yards in the woods, and I could hear the spirit box behind me with chatter coming through.
I remember the first two words that came through it.
What?
Over there.
Huh.
Like it saw you going over there.
That's crazy, man.
Said over there.
I'll say this too. I'm not one who really gets scared going in places. Even dark doesn't really bother me. But now the other night, knowing what happened was my senses, because I knew what I had heard previously in there, and I was like, I'm going to walk in there and see what it is. Because as I approached, I could hear it moving away, which made me think it was an animal. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like we were probably about to have a visitor from some animal who didn't know we were there.
Yeah.
You know, could have been a raccoon. You know, could have been anything.
Yeah.
And but when I did walk in the woods and I turned that light off, I had the flashlight just to show everybody how dark it was. I turned it off. Man, I put it'll bring a little chills to your spine.
Yeah.
Especially when you're hearing things moving around you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I would really like to experiment a little more with the spirit boxes down there.
Yeah.
So I mean, we may need to go on back, but I would like to experiment a little more to see if we can make the spirit boxes do what they did as far as me walking in the woods, and see if they'll start getting more active when I do it. I'd like to see if that would happen again. And then I want to come to a conclusion to why. Why is that happening?
As much as I want to do that again, I really think you and me need to put it into our best interest to hit a graveyard again before we go back.
Excuse me. So you want to hit a graveyard next Wednesday night?
I want to hit a graveyard.
With that being said, guys, if we the man has spoken. The boss has spoken. He wants to hit a graveyard next Wednesday night. And we haven't been to one in a few months.
Yeah, we had.
So it's probably time. But with that being said, the live will start at about 7.
Yeah.
Instead of 8. So next Wednesday night, if we go to a graveyard, he can make a post. It will start early because we'll get the live going. We'll get some equipment rolling before it gets dark. And depending on how the activity is, we'll stay right on for a little while in the dark, just to kind of prove to you guys that by doing that, I'm trying to prove to people who watch us and may follow us to listen to us, and we'll prove a point that the spirit supernatural action is just as high during the daytime as it is at night.
Yeah.
The only difference is at night you lose the senses of sight. And so we're going to hear everything, and it makes
mind starts playing,
and your mind starts going. Then you're not, dude, what was that? And it just seems so much more when it's the same.
Yeah, if not less.
Yeah, well, it has been less for us.
Yeah,
we have got more in graveyards during the daytime.
We have
without a doubt, and on at Civil War battlefield locations, more action in the daytime.
Because what do they do at night in the war? They sleep.
They rest. Yeah. They rest, absolutely.
After fighting all day long, it's time for them to rest at night. Yeah. Definitely.
I bet the town, like you said, Paul said their plans for Pennhurst were denied in February. So the town must not be, whoever had to do some voting on something, probably were not too happy about it.
Yeah.
Just asking, because I haven't checked lately. I haven't seen any of the news, guys. What's the latest on the Conjuring House? Has that place been sold? Has it been bought by Jason Hawes and his crew yet? Or is all that still rolling around? I have no clue. Have you heard anything?
I hadn't.
Anybody watching? Can anybody comment on that? What you've heard? Not holding you to it. I'm just curious what the latest chatter is on the Conjuring House.
My phone's up there on TikTok. I would.
What's up, TikTok?
Hey, TikTok.
We're just rambling tonight. Thanks for joining us. Any Conjuring House followers up there who can give us any insight on what's going on there? I guess as long as the crazy lady doesn't have it, it doesn't matter anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't call her crazy lady. I've never had any dealings with her.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we didn't send her a deposit to go.
Yeah.
Because like 3 months after we were trying to pin down a date is when everything started surfacing that, basically she was taking people's money, still in a legal battle. Okay. That's so weird, man, that it's gotten into that.
It's crazy.
I did see a few weeks ago, Jason Hawes was there and he was cutting the grass around it on his own time just to keep it from growing up, which was pretty cool on his part.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that shows he does care about it,
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, her mental competence or incompetence. Yeah, she's had some issues for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So Riley and I, guys, we talk about it every year. This is the first year in about 4 or 5 years where we don't have anything on the schedule for anywhere to go. And we've kind of accepted it. It's cool just to go when we want to go. I say after we get our move done. So we've probably talked about it, but we're moving our stores, coffee shop, and bakery from Kinston, the hometown, to Greenville, which where we live, we're in between Kinston and Greenville. So we can go to Greenville, which is a larger town for us, just as fast as we can go to Kinston, which is a smaller, poor town. A lot less people. Kinston, average old numbers, 19,000 people. Greenville approaching 100,000 people.
Yeah.
So we're hoping making the move with our businesses to Greenville will in turn bring in more income. Uh-oh. So that's the plan on that. But after we get this move done, which is we're in the process, we're renovating a new building at this time. And then we got a big move coming up where we're moving all our equipment from the old business, which will take several days of moving it 30 miles to a new location.
Yeah.
So I think we're weeks away from that, even though we've been working in the new space now for a little over a month.
Yeah.
We're getting there. It's looking good. And still trying to work a full-time job also, but so it's kind of put a little hamper in our ghost hunting. But after we get the changes made and the buildings moved,
what is Paul talking about? Orchid? You buy a spot, or did you buy a space?
So yeah, no, we'll be leasing. The building we were leasing in Kinston, we had an option to purchase it, and we actually had planned to purchase. My wife and I sunk a small fortune into that building, renovating it 3 years ago, and we just never ever could get. It just wasn't enough business, wasn't enough people coming through the door. So after a lot of thought and a lot of talks, we decided that we were not going to spend any more money on the building and decided not to buy it. So when we walk out this month, when we leave, we basically leave in a building that we've spent a lot of money on and a business decision that was not so good on my part. We thought it was going to be a lot better, and we poured our heart and soul into it. But man, you can't make people come. I don't know. There's lots of factors. Like I said, the income levels in Kinston are low, crime rates high. Out of the actual people who are in Kinston who are not getting government assistance for housing and income, man, it's off the chart how high that is in Kinston. And so to get that same clientele to come and pay good money for homemade bakery and a little more expensive side coffee drinks, it's tough.
Yeah.
So there's two or three things you can do in a case like that. You drop your prices. We can't do that because we don't make money, or
you get out of Dodge,
or you try to buy all your products cheaper. Can't get it any cheaper than we're getting it. Or the next thing is you got to get more people in the door shopping. It's not going to happen. So the next thing is you move somewhere where there are more people.
Okay, you get out of Dodge.
So that's what we're doing. That's the whole thing. Yeah, get out of Dodge. That's what we're doing, guys. And I'll probably miss the ghost hunting in Kinston more. And we can still do that. But as far as business, we've been in business in Kinston for over 20. 21 years in business in Kinston. And so, yeah, I've been there a long time, but it's a shame it took us this long to see the light.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the lease rates are almost double in Greenville, Paul. They're almost double. So, we got to double our revenue now. So we can pay that double rent for sure. anyway, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It'll be a good thing. So far, just over there working, so many people walk in the door because the location that we're opening actually was a bakery for the last, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years that closed, and it ended up closing last year. Not because of the business, it closed because of some legal issues that the owners were having. The business was good, and the business was a little different. It was a bakery, but it was a little different than what we do. There's a lot of like a Great Harvest bread, lots of breads and stuff. We don't do any bread. We do straight up donuts and cakes and cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that. So we're a little bit different, but just working there and having the doors open, people are walking in, trying to spend money with us already. It's so welcoming, so much different than the situation we've been in Kinston for so long.
Yeah.
And we have some very good customers still in Kinston, especially in the coffee shop who are really sad about us leaving, but they understand.
Yeah.
If you want to grow, you got to lead there.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that. My point was, after we get the store moved and everything's rolling in the new location, we'll be adding a few places on our schedule as far as where Riley and I will be going. I said down south forever. It's been down south, but down south really, truly, is just me and you.
Yeah.
So I'd say where me and you will be going.
Yeah.
It's hard to include other folks who don't include yourself.
Yeah.
So it's just me and you. Why did I get on that tangent? I shouldn't even say that. I apologize.
No, it's fine. It's the daggone truth.
So yeah, we're gonna pick out some places, but I really want to go to Gettysburg. That's my big thing this year. Not gonna try to go to, like we always do, 3, 4, 5 big locations. I want to go to Gettysburg.
Yeah, I do.
And I want to keep on hitting the Civil War battlefields, between New Bern and back up toward Raleigh, back that way.
Yeah.
I want to hit those places, man. I want to spend some time on those places because we've enjoyed it for a few years, and we've never been outside of Kinston, Lenoir County.
Yeah.
So the Gettysburg is a big deal.
Yeah.
Paul was going to Old Hospital on College Hill coming up next month, Paul is going to be a great investigation for you.
Yeah, it is.
And not Riley's fault. It is all my fault, guys. Just so you know, Riley, we were going to drop that video a month or so ago. And with all the things going on, I'll make excuses with all the things going on. He wants to drop the video. And I'm like, no, man, let me get time to go through it. And I will get time, but it's not his fault. We didn't drop that video yet. It's my fault.
It's a banger.
It's going to be a good one. So we do need to drop it, Paul, before you go. That way, so we won't be intermingling with you. Yeah. End of May 9th. Crescent what's Crescent? You got some stuff lined up. I hear you, dude. What is Crescent? Crescent at the end of May. So you're going to 2 locations. It sounds like Crescent.
Hospital/prison in Pennsylvania.
Crescent. I've never heard of it. That doesn't mean anything that I've never heard of it. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. That sounds like a good location though. When you mix hospital and prison in the same sentence. That sounds like activity to me.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good one. Thank you, Paul, for the inviting Riley and I to go with you to Old Hospital on College Hill. I do. I really appreciate it, but the timing's not exactly right for me.
He said there's 13 freaking buildings at that Crescent place.
God almighty
Good
knows.
Lord. Paul.
Wonder why we haven't heard of that. Anyway, that may. Oh, look behind us. Look behind us. Guys, check out the cat ball behind us, y'all.
Brother Andy.
Look at there.
Are you excited?
Does he know something about Crescent?
Do you know something about Crescent, Andy?
All right, guys, you saw it live. Nobody said a word. Nothing was going on. Nothing's changed in the environment in here. It's just me, Riley, and Andy, I'm guessing. Andy, was that you? We saw you. We saw someone light that ball up.
Paul said he saw it. He said I did.
I invite you, Andy, or whoever did that, to light that ball up again. I would really appreciate it. That was pretty awesome. Now we're going to be looking for it.
Yeah.
Now the live is done because I'll sit here all night trying to get it to go off again.
Yeah, I know.
So what were we saying? We were talking about Crescent.
Yeah.
We were talking about 13 buildings. Did that excite someone in here with me and Riley? 13 buildings.
Andy, make that ball go off, man. And I even watched.
Was it Lori? Lori, was that you that made that ball light up?
Lord, are you back there? Okay, them dolls are actually messing with my head because when I was looking in the mirror, computer reflection, and I looked at Lori, I saw her like
TikTok. You didn't see that, but we got a semi-haunted doll behind us. I say it's not negative at all. It hasn't been negative to Riley and I at all, but it can be active, and we leave a cat ball between its legs. We turn it on when we come out. I turned it on a few minutes ago during the live. I don't know if anybody saw me. I went back there and turned it on, and it was just going off TikTok. Just so you know, that's Riley's hat's blocking it, but it's okay. But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
So the prison / hospital you were talking about, Crescent, has tunnels, which reminds me of Pennhurst. Pennhurst also has tunnels.
I'd give anything to walk through them tunnels before that place got torn down.
Yeah. Oh, see, it seems like all of those older hospitals / prisons were infested with tuberculosis at one time, back in that early time zone when tuberculosis was running rapid. So so tuberculosis, yeah.
TB. That's bad.
Well, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna look that one up. I'm just curious about that, only because I've never heard of it. So thanks for planting that seed. But yeah, I'd like to do the Gettysburg. Actually, Gettysburg. I don't have my phone. Daggone it. Yes, I do. I do have my phone. I sent Riley a picture. I saw something about Gettysburg this week.
Oh yeah, you did.
So there is going to be a Paracon of some sort at Gettysburg coming up. That's a big turd. I don't know. And there's another one. I mean, what's going on here?
I did it right.
Sorry, y'all. Riley sent me pictures of things I really didn't want to see right now.
I do it right.
Didn't I send you a picture of it?
On Messenger.
Oh, Messenger. Sorry.
Yeah, you messaged on Messenger.
Gotcha.
Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yes, it was this week. I'm trying to find what it was. Oh, there it is right there. Ghostly Images of Gettysburg, the second annual Gettysburg Parajam. Saturday, August the 29th. Saturday, August the 29th. Does anybody know anything about that? I want to hit it up.
It might be noticed to them too.
And I feel like in August, that'll be a good time for us unless something crazy happens.
Yeah.
Second annual. So it actually was, this is the second time they've had it.
That's pretty awesome.
So I don't know anything about it. I'm sure it'll be really cool. Probably people be dressed up like the early, late 1800s, Civil War times. Saturday, August 29th. Tickets are on sale now.
On August 29th. Purchase your tickets now.
A lot of special guests.
Oh.
Miss Rosa looks forward to seeing you at the Gettysburg Parajam on August 29th. Purchase your tickets now.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's go. That's pretty awesome.
So we hit the Pennhurst Asylum Paracon last year, which was off the charts.
Yes, it
A
was.
lot of really cool people we you all see on TV and on different things, and it was cool to see those people in person.
Yeah.
This one at Gettysburg has special guests also. I don't know any of them, which doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
A lot of people I don't know, but yeah. I know Paul's been to Gettysburg. I think Angel's been to Gettysburg.
He might have.
Angel's been around a lot of places too.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, what's on your list over there, man? So, like I said, I think we're pretty much caught up.
Yeah. I think we might have accidentally or basically covered all of it, basically.
You guys good with next Wednesday night? Seeing Riley and I roll up to a graveyard. We'll start a little bit early, 7:30ish. Get things rolling. I want to make a point. That's my whole point. Starting early when we go is just to prove that it's just as active. It's just as active during the daytime as it is at night.
Yeah.
So we plan to start before the sun goes down.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
It'll roll.
it's going to roll pretty good, and we'll stay there into the dark as long as things are active, just so we can prove that point. So that's the plans anyway at this time. They may change a dozen times between now and then.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the plan for next Wednesday night. Back out and about.
Yeah, we're liking doing the weekly investigation. Well, I know I am for sure.
Well, I think everybody's caught up for tonight. We do thank
Yeah.
everybody for tuning in with us. Look forward to having you a part of our live next Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And when things slow down a little bit, when we get our store moved and everybody a little more comfortable and not nervous, and moving businesses can be a little bit nervous, a little bit unsettling. When we get settled in the new location and making money again, right now we're not making any. So when we get moved and settled in, Riley and I will be doing some more planning.
Yeah.
And I promise we will get the last 2 videos dropped, or 3. The one he's really completed it. I just feel like it needs a little bit of I really just want to look through it one time just to make sure there isn't anything up there that might hurt someone's feelings. For heaven's sake, we don't like to hurt feelings anymore.
No.
People, I will say this. I said I won't get on it. But why are people so soft? Why are people so soft in this day and time? Why does every little thing bother people so easy, man? What's happened to society to make people so touchy and take everything to heart? I don't know, man. I don't know. But you can just say little certain things with no harm meant, and it'll break people to their core, make them want to fight, make them want to hate you. What's happening is politics run us to that way? What's going on in people's lives that have made people so touchy, man? We can all get along with each other. We can have different opinions about everything. We can have different views. I can call you, I can say something to you, and I would hope you don't, it don't hurt your feelings. When we're just having talking, it's not really, not really personal. You know what I'm saying? We're just having talk, making conversation. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, man. I don't want you to take everything to heart. It's all fun and games with this paranormal world, right?
Yeah.
Down South Supernatural, we're about having a good time.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned, we have run off some people, not on purpose, because we've spoke the truth. And mostly I have. And so I said I wouldn't be into politics. Politics don't mean shit to me. I'm not going to lie. You can believe what you want to believe. I'll believe what I want to believe. And in between that, I'll listen to you. I'm good with that. We're still going to be friends.
Yeah.
If you're my friend, I'm your friend. We're friends outside of all the bullshit. It's real simple. We're friends.
Yeah.
I can tell you something, and if you don't like what I say, and you tell me you don't like it, I'm okay with it, because it's opinions. Friends can be friends to each other,
Yeah.
and we can agree to disagree. And guess what? We can still be friends.
Yeah.
We're not going to say, I'm not going to be your friend anymore because you said this and it hurt my feelings and I'm uncomfortable now. Really? Grow a set. Grow a set. We're grown, man. Let's just be friends.
Well,
Let's agree to disagree. It's okay. None of us are the same. I don't know what the deal is with these investigators, man. Everybody maybe is jealous of everybody. Everybody thinks somebody else is doing something somebody hasn't done. I've gone to a location you haven't gone to, and it's hurt your feelings. Or I don't have a damn clue. I don't have a clue. It doesn't really matter. I'm doing my own thing. Riley and I are doing our own thing. We like all of y'all. We like everybody.
Paul said in 2.5 years it's going to change.
It will change. And change is inevitable. Guess what? We can't help that kind of change. And I'm fine with it. Like I said, we can agree to disagree. But I'm still your friend. Don't message me saying you can't be my friend anymore because of something you heard me say. And you took it a little bit too personal. That's not cool, man. If that bothers you, and you're telling me you're not my friend anymore because of something you heard us say, guess what? You want my friend to start with. Because if you were really my friend, you would have said, hey, man, what you said wasn't cool. I didn't like how you said it, and it bothered me a little bit. I would really respect that. I'd be like, man, you know what? You were right. I didn't mean it the way you took it, or I apologize for it if it hurt your feelings a little bit. We're still friends. But don't dare message me and say we can't be friends anymore because of something you said. That's weak. That's the society we live in today. Suck it up, everybody. You don't have to like everything everybody says. We can still be friends in the end. We really can. You weren't made to be that soft. Anyway, I'm glad I said that. Didn't want to get too far out there. Riley and I have lost a lot of friends, and I tell you, if we've lost people because of that, I'll stick to it. You really want my friend. You were probably using me to get something else, to go here and go there. I'm going to leave it at that. I like everybody.
Yeah.
I like everybody. If you can't get along with me, you got some issues, because I get along with everybody. Rich, poor, black, white, green, I don't care. Long as you treat me with respect, I'm going to treat you with even more respect.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. So we don't have issues with nobody. But it just seems like some of these investigating teams and people, I don't know, man, you get a bad taste in your mouth about us because we speak the truth. I don't know. I'm done with it. I'm over it. We like everybody. We don't dislike anybody. I may have different views, and I don't like the way some things operate, the way some people do things, and don't agree with the way some people think, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It don't mean we can't be friends. Doesn't mean we can't be friends. But anyway, with that being said, thank y'all for watching us tonight. I appreciate it. Me and Riley appreciate it.
Thank you.
Man, check with us next Wednesday night. Riley and I, good Lord willing, we'll be out and about. We'll be investigating somewhere, maybe a graveyard. And we want to try to prove that there's just as much communication during the daylight as there is in the dark. That's what we're going to prove next Wednesday. Good Lord willing.
See you there.
So with that being said,
until this next Wednesday, you can catch us. You can all catch us at that down south.
out. Good night, y'all. Thank you. We love you. We don't just like you. We love you. Good night.
We love y'all. Bye.
Appreciate you.